KACH, my local radio.
We all have those times when we see someone. Audio check, John. Audio check. 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3. Check, check, check. And here's some spots.
KACH.
When it comes to vehicle repairs, they can get very aggressive at getting the job done right at Motor Jungle in Preston. Motor Jungle takes the repair jobs other mechanics turn down. They work on any model or make a car or truck. Yes, even the one you drive. So when your generator refuses to jam, when your carburetor just won't carb, and your pistons won't go up and down, don't get mad.
Okay, it's time for the Preston Lady Indians pregame show to start 30 seconds. Here we go with the Kowalski before West Side in 3, 2, 1. Check 1, 2, test. Check 1, 2, test. Check, 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 check. All right. Always blame it on somebody else.
I know. That's going to be my fault for some reason, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, only if you take the blame.
Hey, thank you for coming.
We love these.
My daughter's number 4.
Okay.
Sally.
Please. Thank you.
Sally. Adri Sally.
Thank you.
No, it's okay. I know it's tricky, but we appreciate you coming. It's so fun to hear it when we're not able to come to the game. So we love that we can listen to it. So
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, it's time for the Preston Lady Indians pregame show to start in 30 seconds from Mark. And the pregame show will come up here in 20 seconds from Mark. Hopefully the Lady Indians will have a good game today. 10 seconds pregame open in Mark. And this will be your final time check. Pregame open 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Lady Indian pregame show. Coming up, we'll get you ready for tonight's game. We'll visit with the coach, have a look at the pregame stats, and take a look at the keys to tonight's game. The pregame show is brought to you by Preston Dental Care. When better oral health is your goal, call Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. Strive for excellence. Settle for perfection. And a very happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome here to Marsh Valley High School, as today the Preston Indians are part of a tri-match as they'll take on both the Westside Pirates and the home team, the Marsh Valley Eagles. Glad to have you with us here today. Dan Hubbard here at Marsh Valley. John Beverly back in studio. Wherever you might be, hope you're having a great weekend, and thanks for spending part of your day with us. The Indians will take on Westside coming up here first. And then immediately following this match against Westside, they will turn around and they will play Marsh Valley again tonight as well. They have faced Westside a couple of times already this year, and although they have lost both of those matches, they continue to improve head-to-head against Westside. We just watched Westside take on Marsh Valley that they won in straight sets over the Eagles, and Westside is a very, very formidable opponent tonight for the Preston Indians, and it should be a very entertaining match coming up in, about 10 or 12 minutes or so. We'll get the match underway. I had a chance to talk to Kraska Haskell before she went on the floor to get her girls ready for this evening's match. As they continue to get healthy, they continue to get well, and quite frankly, they continue to get better, even though they suffered a loss on Thursday night at Pocatello in the conference opener. And these two matches today wrap up what will have been a very busy week for the Indians. We'll talk about all of that as we continue here on the Preston Dental pregame show, as we'll talk to the coach, Kraska Haskell, when we come back right after this.
KACH, my local radio.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-30.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
Tonight's pregame visit with the coach is brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Services Incorporated, the local independent insurance agency offering you many different options for all of your insurance needs. Call for your competitive quote today at 208-852-20. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500 or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Welcome back here to Marsh Valley High School. We'll talk to Carrasco Haskell here just for a couple of minutes before we get ready to face Westside here today. The match Thursday night, the conference opener against Pocatello, went pretty well for two sets, but then the third set, things really kind of fell off.
Yeah, it was a big struggle for us, and I felt like we had a hard time of keeping our rhythm of what we wanted to do and how we wanted to play. And I've talked a lot about with my girls just trusting themselves and trusting each other, because for me that was a big thing that I felt like they lacked, was a trust in themselves.
We sat around, we watched the Westside Marsh Valley set before we take the floor. Westside's pretty good.
Yeah, they are. We've seen them a few times this season already, and so we're excited to get back after it. Each time we're improving as we've improved this whole season, and so it's nice because now when we're seeing them, we can actually see those improvements because it's the same team, but we bring something new every single time.
Is this a situation where all of your girls know the girls on the other team? That they all share the same school district, basically, but they all know each other going in?
Yeah, they do. So a lot of them are in the same ward as them or have grown up around them. Some of my girls are even going to their homecoming tonight. So they have boyfriends over there and things like that. So they actually genuinely really like this team as people, which is always fun because we're competitive with each other, but they also like each other. And when we were at the Cokeville tournament, this was their first year going there, Westside's first year, and they came over and hung out with us and danced with us and partied some. So it is kind of fun because you don't see that every day, that teams have that bond and who want to be with each other.
Last thing I have for you is when today is over, you would have played 15 sets this week between all the stops you've made. Is that a lot of work over 4 or 5 days?
Yeah, it really is, and especially with the fact that we're still recovering. We still have players that, like on Thursday, that was their first match since they have been hurt and things like that. And so it is a struggle for us because we have to be aware of, utilizing their bodies too much and overdoing stuff. And being aware of that is hard sometimes because you want to be this big competitive team. You want to have your main players out on the court, but you also have to, and I'm telling myself this, but I have to be wise about how I utilize them. This is still just a sport, and these are still girls that are just athletes. And so we have to be mindful of how we do things and how long we do things.
Thanks for your time. Good luck today.
Thank you so much.
KACH.
When it comes to vehicle repairs, they can get very aggressive at getting the job done right at Motor Jungle in Preston. Motor Jungle takes the repair jobs other mechanics turn down. They work on any model or make a car or truck. Yes, even the one you drive. So when your generator refuses to jam, when your carburetor just won't carb, and your pistons won't go up and down, don't get mad. Take it to Motor Jungle in Preston. They'll have your car purring like a kitten. Motor Jungle on the north end of State Street in Preston.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
We are Dairy West. That means we are milk people, family people, animal people, people people. We are environment-loving people, giving back people, job-creating people, and glass all the way full people. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Welcome back here to Marsh Valley High School. We'll apologize right off the top. No video available today as Marsh Valley has installed the NFHS cameras here in the gym and on the football field. So sadly, no video available. If you'd like to watch tonight's match, or matches, I should say, against Westside or against Marsh Valley, you may do so by going to nfhs.org. Remember, that is a pay service, so it is not free for you to watch those matches. Preston trying to get healthy and get back on the winning side. They'll take on the Westside Pirates. We invite you to stay tuned. The Preston Indian Volleyball is coming up right after this.
KACH, my local radio.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
A proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indian Volleyball. The Lady Indians take the floor as they look for another district title and another trip to the state playoffs. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new and used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. They have the parts that you need to keep your car running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Tonight's game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. And welcome back to Marsh Valley. Marsh Valley High School is the Preston Indians volleyball team ready to take on the Westside Pirates in their first match of the day. They'll take on the Marsh Valley Eagles coming up as soon as this match is over. As the referees are going through all of the rotations, make sure everything is set up the way it should be, and Preston and Westside will get at it here coming up in just a minute or two. Again, these two teams have met a couple of times before already this year, and Westside has won each of those meetings. But as you heard Karaska Haskell talk about on our pregame chat, they are friends. They know each other, and also that a lot of the girls on the Indians team are actually going to be going to the Westside homecoming dance tonight. So it will be a very interesting match indeed as the friends take on friends. Ready to get underway as Drew Despain is the libero today for the Indians, and she will serve first in the match. Nope, I take it back. They're going to give the ball over to Westside. So it'll be what the Westside Pirates to serve first, and Abby Fuller will drop back, and she will do the honors to get the match underway here today. Had a chance to watch Westside play earlier today in the match with Marsh Valley just before we got started, and they are very, very good as the serve is going to be too long, and it's a service error for Westside right off jump, and Preston goes up 1-0. So Preston leading 1-0. And Preston will now have the serve as it is Adri Selly to serve. As she gets it in, misplayed by Despain, and it'll be 1-1. Drew on the set had to go off her arms as it went backwards out of bounds, and the ball comes back over to Westside. Madeline Barzy serving for the Pirates. Good serve, Clark outside into the net. Point for the Pirates. They lead 2-1. First set of tonight's match brought to you by Preston Dental Care. As the Indians set outside, Hobson kind of got under it a little bit and hit it too long, and it's 3-1. So Barzy continues to serve here for Westside. That's going to sail out of bounds. Another service error, and Preston has their second point. They trail 2-3. So the side out, and the Indians will have the serve again. Preston has added some home matches. We'll tell you about those coming up, as Hobson's serve is a good one. They set outside, and again, Despain on the dig has to go off her arms and sail backwards and out of bounds. So it's 4. Nope, they're going to call that a point for the Indians, so a violation against Westside. So it's 3-3. Preston continues to serve as Hobson tries to dive for the dig and couldn't get to it. That's a heck of a hit outside as Jessie Marcinal, big tall girl, able to put that away, and it's 4-3. Lainey Beckstead serving. Bad return by the Indians, and it's 5-3. Anyway, the matches that Preston added, some home matches, they come up on Tuesday over at Preston Gym. Be the first time they actually play at home this year as the serve off the top of the net played by the Indians. as they'll bump it back over to keep it alive. Set outside, Marsall. It's too long and out of bounds. 5-4. Preston trails by a point. They get the serve back, as it will be Abigail Clark to come in and serve here for the Indians. It'll be a tri-match at home on Tuesday against Filer and against Grace. And we invite you out to come out and support the girls as they go short to the Pirates, and that will fall in as they become 6-4 on the side out. And it'll be Marskal to serve again, as Harris gets it over for the Indians. Outside set, can't do much with it, but they go short, and that's down, as Paige Kamanu gets the point. And that makes it 7-4. 3-point lead for Westside. Serve is pretty good. Despain with the dig. Outside set. That comes to Swainston, who gets it over. Another good return, kept alive and hit into the net, as Abby Fuller able to put that away and pick up the point to make it 8-4. Westside leads. Serve again, good deep serve. Hobson with the set. Outside it comes to Harris, and into the net. Harris didn't quite make it over the net. It's a 5-point Westside lead at 9-4. So they'll play Filer at 5 o'clock on Tuesday at home, and then it'll be followed by Grace against Preston. That should get started around 7:30. Both those matches in Preston Gym coming up Tuesday night, just added to the schedule, as the ball at the net kept alive by Westside. They get it over. It'll be a lift called this time, and that will be a point for the Indians. It'll make it 9-5. So at 9-5, Tavia Palmer in. She will serve here for the Indians. They trail by 4, so they can get back into this the first set. As the outside set, Fuller goes down the line, out of bounds. 9-6. First set of tonight's match brought to you by Preston Dental Care. We all have those needs and times where we need a professional dentist, and Dr. Iverson is the place to go and visit at Preston Dental Care, as there's an ace served up by the Indians, their first of the match. Makes it 9-7. Call Preston Dental Care at 852-3700. That's 852-3700. As the set in the middle, it's put away. Big attempt there by Natalie Lemon, and she was able to drive it through the block at the net and pick up the point. Serve set up by the Indians. It actually went over the net, so it's a free ball here for Westside. Good dig in the back row by Hobson. They set it for Hobson. She goes deep middle. That's dug out again. As the ball kept alive, as Jensen able to get the ball back up, and that'll be a point for the Indians. That'll make it 10-8. Harris serving, and service error. She hit it out of bounds. So it's 11-8. Preston with their first service error of the match. And Paige Camino will serve here for Westside. As they set outside, it comes to Hobson, and set was a little bit too low, and Chloe hit it into the top of the net, into the net cord. So it'll be a point for Westside, and it's 12-8, the 4-point lead once again here for the Pirates. As Kamanu will serve again. Palmer as the set in the middle, as it comes there to Zollinger. That's kept alive by the Pirates, who get it back over onto the west side, onto the Preston side again. Hobson again off the block, kept alive by the Pirates. Outside set as Fuller partially blocked, but she tools the block and picks up the point to make it 13-8. Next serve by the Pirates. Indians have to come and get it in a hurry. They do. Despain will bump it over, so it's a free ball for Westside. Outside again, Fuller goes in the middle. Nice diving save there by Despain as they get it back to Hobson. She bumps it over in the middle again. Another block at the net this time, as right there was Zollinger to keep it alive and pick up the block and the point. So 13-9. Preston stays within 4, and they get the serve back again. As Karaska Haskell down here yelling out instructions for her girls, as Paisley Swainston onto the floor for the first time, and that will go out of bounds. That's a point for the Indians. As the set, they tried to pick the deep left corner, and they hit it wide, so it's 13-10. Preston gets back to within 3. As Despain with the serve. They'll set it deep outside. They get it back over. Hobson bumps it back over onto the west side of the net. They go short again and again. A nice diving play by the Indians to keep it alive as Palmer, diving into the center section of the court, got her hands on it but couldn't keep it alive, and it's 14-10. So Fuller will serve with west side back on top by 4 again. You have to hustle to go get the ball. They do. As Clark gets it over, another free ball here for Westside. Outside to Spain with the dig attempt, and it's going to be off the basketball rafter and out of bounds, and that's another big kill for Jesse Marcinal to give it the point, and it's now 15-10 as Westside goes up by 5. Here's the serve by Westside. Preston gets it back over. They'll set in the middle. Not a good set. Kept Preston able to keep it alive? No, that'll be a lift call against the Indians. Actually, they'll call it a double hit. So the lead grows to 6 now. It's 16-10. Fuller's next serve as Salveson and Palmer both tried to play it. Neither of them could, and it's 17-10. First set of tonight's match brought to you by Stokes Market, 217 South State Street in Preston. There's Fuller serving again. Setter has to come and get it for the Indians at the net. Ball kept alive by Preston. Despain will get it over. Set again outside. Just punched over this time by Marcinal. Kept alive again by Preston, who gets it back over. As the return there is short. Coming over was Beckstead, played it off a couple of Preston hands and out of bounds, so a point again for Westside, and it's 18-10. Fuller serving again. As Salveson makes the return, they get it to Hobson. She bumps it over one-handed. As an easy ball returned by Westside, free ball here for the Indians. Boy, good-looking shot there by Seeley, who went backwards with it. Comes to Hobson, partially blocked at the net, kept alive. Can they get it back over? Yes, they do, does Westside. Free ball again for the Indians. Back to Hobson, off the block again at the net. Set in the middle. Lemon fell off the block and down this time. As Preston able to make the block, but Despain couldn't dig it up. And it's 19-10, and timeout called by the Indians. 19-10, Westside leads here in the first. We'll be right back.
KACA. It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Now, shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
KACH.
Well, Preston got the lead down to 8 points, and then Westside went on a bit of a run here, and they now lead 19-10 here in the.
Okay, it's time for the Preston
in the latter points of set number 1. 19-10, and Abby Fuller will continue to serve here for Westside, as she's had quite a string of points here now for the Pirates. Gets the serve in deep. Preston able to get it back over. as the serve set up outside, blocked at the net, stays on the west side, Pirates side of the net. They come back to Marshall again. Again, Preston able to keep it alive. Hobson put it away. Or was it out of bounds? Nope, they're going to call it out of bounds. Point for West Side. So it's 20-10. If it was deep, it was just a hair too deep. As Preston chases it down over onto the JV court off to our right. And the return there by Seeley went around the antenna, so that's a point again for West Side, and it's 21-10. The return of serve hangs right up over the net, and there's Lemon to put it away. Lemon with the kill. 22-10, West Side on top. As Preston didn't have anybody in the middle of the court, and the ball just hung right over the top of the net, and she put it away. Comes to Clark. Clark goes short. And again, Hobson tried to put it away, couldn't. Kept alive by West Side, and that's going to be touched at the net and out of bounds. So finally, Preston able to break the string of points here for West Side. And we have a lift call against West Side as the ball came over and Lemon could not get the ball back up. So it's now 22-12 as Preston cuts the lead back down to 10 points. Seeley with the serve. Yeah, that'll be touched and out of bounds again. Point again for the Indians to make it 22-13. So Preston trying to put a bit of a run together, and there's an ace as the serve goes through Fuller's hands. And all of a sudden, here come the Indians, 22-14 after the ace. Their second ace of the set. As Seeley's serve is set outside, they bump it over, and free ball here for the Indians. Opposite set as it goes to Swainston. That's picked up in the backcourt by the Indians, who just bump it back over again. So another free ball for the Indians. Outside, it's Hobson, and that'll be out of bounds. I'm going to say it was not touch. Hobson just hit it too deep again, and it's 23-14. So here's West Side. 2 points from a first set victory as the serve by Madeline Barzy as over onto the west side of the court, and coming across is Beckstead to pick up the point as instead of going for the set, just hooked it over and down into the middle of the floor, and it'll be set point here for West Side. So Barzy will serve for the first set as the set goes to Hobson on the opposite. That's played again by the Pirates, and the big set for the big girl, Jessie Marshall, and she puts it away, and that is the end of set number one. So set number one goes to the West Side Pirates, 25-14, as they'll go up 1-0 here in the first of the tri matches for the Preston Indians here this afternoon. Set number two coming up. Set number two today, sponsored by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, and we'll go to set number two right after this.
KACH.
Behind every project is a True Value. At Stokes Market and True Value in Preston, whether you need hardware, dog food, tools, batteries, plumbing supplies, paint, or cleaning products, you'll find them all. Plus a whole lot more at Stokes Market and True Value. With a large inventory, you'll find all the big name brands you trust and low prices every time you visit. So whether you're just starting or you're in the middle of a project, stop in today and visit our friendly, knowledgeable staff. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
From sun up to sundown, we spend our time on the dairy, caring for cows and producing milk. And we also love being part of our tight-knit communities, being advocates for the kids in our schools, and being providers of safe, nutritious food for families around here and around the world. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Well, we get ready to start set number 2 after Westside wins set 1 here this afternoon by a score of 25-14. And here Preston will serve to start the second set and try to get back into the match here after they trail 1-0. Ready to play, and the serve goes into the net, unfortunately. So just like set number 1, set number 2 starts with a service error, this one against the Indians. And Drew Despain can't quite get it over the net. But it's only the second service error so far today against the Indians. As Abby Fuller turns around and gives the point right back to the Indians as she serves up a service error of her own. So we're tied at 1. And the side out, and the ball will come back over to Preston. As the serve, that one's too long as well, as Seeley hits that one too deep. Let's see if somebody can get the ball in play here without a service error. As the serve, that's a good one. As returned by Salveson, outside set comes to Clark. Kept alive by the Pirates, they get it back over. Clark will set in the middle, back set opposite, comes to Swainston, just a little bit too deep. Point for the Pirates. So a 2-2 score on the side out. The ball will come back over to Preston again. Hobson serving. Returned by Barzy, inside set. As again, kept alive by the Indians. Harris at the net. Can't get the point down, so the Pirates will just bump it over and set it back up. In the middle, it comes back to Clark. Doesn't get over the net, as there's Lemon right there to make sure that it doesn't get over the net. And it's 3-2, West Side on top. So a point for the Pirates. Laney Beckstead will serve here now for West Side. As that serve is bumped over. Clark gets it deep. Set by the Pirates outside. Look out. And it's going to be in as Marcetal does it again. Big kill for Abby Marcetal. Makes it 4-2. As looks like we had a drink or something spill over at the far end of the court. Beckstead trying to help clean it up here a little bit. As good serve that would actually be an ace serve by Beckstead, as she hit it right at the feet of Drew Despain, who couldn't quite get it back up. And although Preston tried to keep it alive, they were not able to. So here comes the 5-2 serve from Beckstead, as Preston will set in the middle. as it goes to Clark. Kept alive and short this time, played by Marcinal. Played over. Harris with the free ball here for the Pirates. That's off the block at the net, but it's going to go down on the Pirates side, and it will be a kill for Lemon. Natalie Lemon will make it 6-2. Preston got their hand on it at the net, but that's really about all they could do with it. Beckstead serves again. As from the deep in the back row, Hobson off the top of the net, trickles over the top. Pirates ball comes back over. Harris dunks it back over again for the Indians. Hobson digs it in the back row. Preston trying to get it back over onto the west side, which they do. Comes back. Pirates, big hit again. And again, it's Jesse Marcinal. (7-2) Pirates. Beckstead's next serve is another ace. As again, the Spain wasn't able to get to it to make it 8-2 here in the second. Second set brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop and see them at 17 South State Street in downtown Preston. Outside, Harris gets it back deep again. Barzy will keep it up. Outside, Marcinal blocked it to that as she couldn't get around the hands of Gillian Bryce. As the return by Harris will be too long, and it's 9-2. So here is Beckstead serving again. As again it comes to Bryce, and Bryce again off the net court, and it stays on the Preston side of the net. 8-point lead for Westside. It's 10-2. Serve dug out by Hobson to keep it alive. Back over onto the Preston side in the middle. It comes to Clark. She plays it deep, and again they'll set it outside. Westside, Marcinal out of bounds. Strong, but too strong that time as she hit it too deep. Preston finally gets the side out, breaks the run of serves by Beckstead, and it's 10-3 as Clark serves here for Preston. And that's into the net this time, as coming over from the outside, Kamanu couldn't get it over. And it's 10-4. Preston trails here in set number 2. Serve, west side. They get it back over, so Preston will have a free attempt here, and they'll set as it comes. Well, that's like too many hits. Maybe I lost count. Outside, Marcinal off the hands of Hobson. Side out, point for the Pirates. Glad to have you with us here on this Saturday from Marsh Valley High School. Dan Hubbard here. John Beverly back in the studio. 11-4. Westside leads here in set number 2 after winning set 1. Outside, Harris. Dug out in the back row, kept alive by the Pirates. Look out, Fuller. Partially blocked at the net by the Indians. Outside, they'll set it again. As this time it's Bryce just to play it over. And played right in the middle in the soft part of the defense, as it was Kamanu coming up to make the point. So 12-4 now. Westside leads by 8. Second set brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. As it comes to Hobson, and just dunked over onto the west side of the net, so a free ball here for the Indians. The set, not necessarily a good set, and Zollinger comes across and hits it into the net to make it 13-4. Marcinal trying to get ready to serve. She's stopped by the officials momentarily. Now we're ready. People walking behind her. As the return by the Indians, Harris will get it over, but it's going to go too deep. Yeah, when Marcinal slides over and that big frame of hers and the long arms, all of a sudden you have to adjust your swing pattern to get the ball back over the net, and that's what Harris did, and it went too deep. Back set for the Indians. Played there by Bryce. Can they keep it alive? Preston trying to keep it up, and that will be too many hits against the Indians. Makes it 15-4 here in set number 2. Marcinal to serve again. Will float that one out of bounds. Service error. Preston trails by 10 as they get the serve back, now at 15-5. This set brought to you by West Motors in Preston and Logan. If you need a car or truck for that college or high school student, stop by West Motors. You'll find them in Preston and in Logan. Stop by and save money today. As the service error from Palmer goes into the net. Preston gives the serve right back. It's 16-5. As this is Jensen to serve. Brittany Jensen for Westside, blocked at the net. Outside, Harris tried to come across and make the play, but instead coming over with the big block was Natalie Lehman. 17-5. They'll try it again. This time as they just flick it over, do the Indians. Outside, Fuller off the block at the net, and that's down to make it 18-5. Fuller, Lehman, and Marcinal. Boy, they make quite the front line at the net for Westside. That's very formidable as the serve goes into the net. That's a service error against the Indians, or against the Pirates, I should say. And at 18-6, Preston will get the serve back again here. As the serve goes to Fuller. Now set for Fuller as she comes up from her position in the back. And that'll be out of bounds. And I think Westside's going to take a timeout. Yes, they will. So 19-6. Westside on top. They take the timeout, and we will be right back here in set number 2 right after this.
KACA.
Stop in and take advantage of the savings during the month of September at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest in Preston. Grab 2 12-ounce bottles of STP Fuel Injection Cleaner. Buy 1, get 1 free. Get ready for winter and save $6 on 2 Rain-X Enhanced Performance Wiper Blades. And clean up your vision and save $3 with Meguiar's 2-step Headlight Restoration Kit. Price is good through September 29th. Stop in and save today, where you'll be treated like a friend at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in downtown.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
And today's match is also brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, offering many options for all of your insurance coverage needs. 85 South State Street in Preston is where you'll find their office. Stop in and get a competitive quote today or call 852-2500. That's 852-2500. Westside with the serve, and they'll serve up another ace as it's Paige Kamanu again to make it 20-6. Third ace of the set here for Westside after not having any in the first set here this afternoon, as that will fall into the net, as that'll be another point for the Pirates to make it 21-6. Preston just trying to get healthy from injury and sickness that again has made its way through the team. Hobson with a big kill. That's off the hands of, who was that back there? It was off the hands of Beckstead, but a Preston point, 21-7. Preston trails by 14 as Westside just 4 points away from winning set number 2 here this afternoon. So the Indians will serve as Despain gets it in. And they'll try to get it back over. Oops. Free ball here. If the Indians can get it back over, it'll be a free ball for the Pirates. They do. As the set will be short in the middle. Nice dig there by the Indians as Sarah Marcinal into the game here for Westside. And she's almost the same size as her sister. As the serve in the middle. Clark, again, the Indians again keep it alive. Kind of scrambling now a little bit. Hobson plays it deep. Barzy keeps it alive from the back row and into the net. This time as it was Jesse Marcinal hit it into the net. So a point for the Indians to make it 21-8. Both teams kind of scrambling a little bit on that point, but Preston finally able to come up with winning the point. And the serve is an ace, served up by Despain. Able to tuck it just inside the back line, make it 21-9. First ace of this set for the Indians, but their third overall of the day. Despain serves again. She goes short this time. And the set here for the Pirates onto the Preston side. Hobson right near the antenna, and it's too deep. She's over there on the high side of the net right near the antenna and hit it just a little bit too long, and it's 22-9. So they've changed the score again as the ball comes back over to Preston, I believe. Yes, it is. So it's 21-9. Now make it 21-10 as they award that point to the Indians. Fair enough, as the officials make sure they get the call right. As ball loose, Fuller taps it over onto the Preston side. Hobson gets it back over. They'll set it at the net. Fuller off the hands of Despain. Can Preston keep it alive again? Yes, they do, as Despain hits it back over. As the setter will just place the ball over here for the Pirates. Back to Hobson. And it looks like that may have been headed out of bounds, but Preston played it as it comes back to Hobson. Back row, the Pirates. Fuller gets it back over. Hobson with the set in the middle as it comes to Clark, and she puts it away. 21-11, Preston back to within 10 now. Here in set number 2, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Carrasco trying to get people's attention out on the court, stomping her feet a little bit. Barzee bumps it over from the back row. Free ball for the Indians. In the middle again, it's Clark. Rolls across the top of the net court, kept alive by Hobson, back over onto the Pirate side. Set to the far side. Fuller blocked at the net, point for the Indians. As Seeley gets up high to block Fuller and makes it 21-12. Fine play there by Adri Seeley. And the serve there from Despain goes out of bounds. So 22-12 here in set number 2. As Abby Fuller will serve here again now for the Pirates. And that'll be a point for the Pirates as Despain got the return with the bump, but then nobody was there to play it for the Indians. 23-12. Again, Despain with the return. Hobson comes over, bumps it over onto the Pirates side, so a free ball for West Side. Look, and they go to the big girl, Jessie Marcinall, who puts it away right in front of Taslie Salveson. And it's set point here for the Pirates at 24-12. Set. Pirates get it over. Indians rather get it over as they'll set it to Sarah Marcinall, and the sophomore able to put that away. That's down. She has her first kill of the match, and Westside claims set number 2. A little bit of a run there at the end by the Indians, but Westside was able to put it away, and they win set 2 today, 25-12. They lead 2-0. Preston will have their backs to the wall when we come back and get ready for set number 3. We'll do that as we continue from Marsh Valley right after this.
KACA.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good deals. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
At Preston Drug, we understand that everyone is busy and time is important. That's why we've implemented synchronization. We look at all the monthly prescriptions your family takes, and working with your doctor, we organize them so that you can pick them all up at one time each month. Synchronization with Preston Drug saves you time and money. Call Preston Drug today, and we'll get you into the synchronization system. It's free and it's simple. Preston Drug, 208-852-1563.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Kasasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Kasasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Kasasa? We're glad you asked that. Kasasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Kasasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCU.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, we'll move along to set number 3 here. Westside leads 2-0, and set 3 will be brought to you by Webb Funeral Home in Preston. Remember, their compassionate staff will help you in your time of need. Call 852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, you know them, you trust them, they're here to stay. Westside starts set number 3 as Preston will get it over. As at the net, they will put it back deep and too deep. As coming up to try to make the play was Jesse Marcinal and hit it too long. So Preston gets the first point of the set, and they lead 1-0 on the side outs. So Preston up 1-0 as Shelley will serve and hits it out of bounds. And it's 1-1 after the service error. That would be just the 4th service error of the match for the Indians. They had one last set. As that ball up into the rafters, comes down. Preston able to get it back over onto the Pirates side of the net. In the middle, set. Play at the net. There by Brittany Jensen was hit out of bounds. Side out for the Indians, and it's 2-1. Hobson serving. Wow, she got a lot of that one, but she hit too much of it, and it's 2-2 on the, again, service error charged to the Indians. Preston trails 2-0. They have to win this set to stay alive in this match against Westside. As here is Lainey Beckstead to serve again here for the Pirates. And it's played there nicely by Swainston. Kept alive by the Indians. Despain, can they get it back over? No, they can't. As Hobson and Seeley right there both try to play it, and they couldn't, neither of them could get enough of it to get the ball back over, and it's 3-2, Westside leads. Beckstead's next serve tips off the top of the net. Nice play by Swainston to keep it alive. Preston bumps it over. Free ball for the Pirates. Outside set as that's off the block and down. Jessie Marcinal with another kill. She hit it through the block, but that's good enough for the point. And the Pirates lead 4-2. Beckstead's next serve is an error into the net. So that is the 8th service error today for Westside, as they had 4 in the last set by themselves, as that's going to be wide of the antenna. Another point for the Indians. as the Pirates not able to return the serve cleanly. And it's 5-4. As Preston, the set comes over and outside the big hit there from Kamanu, dug out by the Indians. Again kept alive nicely, but off the hands as Zollinger tried to just deflect it a little bit. Couldn't get enough of it and hit it out of bounds. So 5-4. West Side now leading and make it 6-4 as that goes out of bounds. So Preston hits it just a little bit too long. And 6-4 here in set number 3 as Jesse Marcinal will continue to serve. As Lissette, Hobson hit it into the top of the net. Kind of came through too quickly with the swing and almost didn't even touch the ball. Didn't get enough of it to get it quite over. So another point for the Pirates. They now lead 7-4. As the serve handled by Swainston. Comes to Zollinger. And again, not able to get it over the top of the net. Makes it 8-4. So Preston trails 8-4 here in set number 3. Marcinal will serve again. And that'll be an ace, mishandled by Beckstead. So 9-4 is the Pirates go up by 5 here. Marcinal's next serve. It's going to be flicked over by the Indians as that will land on the line. Well, Preston, just for whatever reason, sometimes they just can't catch a break. They make a pretty good play to keep the ball alive, and then their opponent, in this case the Pirates, just flick it over and put it right on the sideline. So it's 10-4. As set at the net, and right there is Abby Fuller to put that ball away. And another point for the Pirates. It's 11-4, and once again, Carrasco Haskell wants a timeout here. So with Westside leading 11-4, we'll take the timeout here in set number 3 and be right back.
KACA.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
West Motor Company.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Today's match brought to you by Ralph's Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston, and they're breaking ground on Phase 3. So now is the time to contact them about design or lot options so they can build a new home for you. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. 11-4, Pirates lead here in set number 3. As the Indians trying to force a fourth set. As the serve comes to Swainston, outside the set comes back to Swainston, and that's going to be touched and down, point for the Indians. So Swainston got the ball deep, and the Pirates could not return it. And it's 11-5. As on the side out, Preston gets the serve. As the serve put up by Palmer. And that'll be a point for the Indians as Kimanu not able to dig the ball back up. And it's 12-6. Here in set number 3, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Set in the middle for the Pirates, blocked at the net, kept alive by the Indians. And Zollinger got another hand on the ball at the net. And then comes right back to set to Zollinger, and the lefty puts it away. 12-7. Indians trying to push their way back in. Again, the serve again put up by Palmer. Return by the Pirates. Hobson has it deep. She'll set it in the front row. Outside, Swainston. Not a good set, but she couldn't quite get it over the net. Charging up to the net. Hit it off the net cord and back onto the Preston side. It's 13-7. In case you're interested in the JV match, we'll give you what's going on over there here in just a second. As Preston able to get it back onto the floor. Hobson bumps it over. Free ball for the Pirates. Outside, Fuller goes short and down. Abby Fuller, haven't heard her name called for a while. She gets the point. Preston and Westside JV playing on the next court over. They're 1-1 in the third. Just starting set number 3 over there. So here's Preston. Zollinger, left-hander, gets it over. Outside, Fuller again. And nice play at the net as Addie Shelley able to pick up the point on the block. And Preston gets the serve back and makes it. Now they have 13 on the scoreboard, 13-8, so that's what we're going to go with. I thought it was 14 as the serve ticks over the top of the net by Salveson. Kept alive and down, point for the Pirates as Zollinger and Hobson couldn't quite keep the ball up. So 14-8. And Kamanu will serve. Deep serve returned by Palmer. Outside set, Hobson. And just a little too long. Hobson comes flying forward and couldn't quite get that one to stay in bounds. That'll make it 15-8. And another serve here for the Pirates. Nice diving up by Despain. Preston able to get it over on their side of the net. As again they come up and it's Jensen this time to put it away. Brittany Jensen up in the front row. She gets the kill. Westside leads by 8. It's 16-8 here in the third. Next serve, returned by Palmer. Outside set comes to Hobson off a pair of hands and goes out of bounds. So Preston gets the side out. Make it 16-9. They could use a string of points right now. And one of the people who's been fairly dependable to get a string of points on a service rotation is Drew Despain as she drops back and serve here for the Indians. First serve, first point as she picks up an ace. 16-10. So Despain ready again. Drew comes through with the serve. A little bit short, but kept alive. Back onto the Pirates side. Hobson, this one is in. Good set this time for Chloe. She tucks it inside the back line. And it makes it 16-11 as Preston back to within 5 again. See if Despain can put another one together here. As that serve is a good one. As Pirates just have to bump it over, so a free ball for the Indians. And this time it's Clark off a couple of hands, kept alive by the Pirates. Marcinal bumps it over, comes back over the set there for Chloe Hobson. And again, that one's right off the back line. And another point again for the Indians as it's now 16-14. Check that, 16-12 I should say. 16-12, Preston down by 4. Here in the third, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. First serve, boy, tough serve. Good return by Barzy off the hands of Palmer. And that'll go out of bounds and a side out for the Pirates. That makes it 17-12. So Abby Fuller will now serve for Westside as the serve will come in the middle as Clark tried to drive it around the block and wasn't able to as Lemon and Marcinal right there for the block. And the point is they pretty much seal it off very well and make it 18-10. Another block at the net for Westside as Hobson gives chase, bumps it back over. Free ball here for the Pirates. Set outside. Marcinal goes down the line and in. It set right near the antenna, and Marcinal able to drive it right down the line. 19-12 as they go back up by 7 again to the Pirates. And Fuller with his service error. So it's a side out, and the ball comes back over to the Indians again. On the second service error of this set charged against the Pirates. So 19-13, and once again, Preston needs a set of points put together. Back set comes to the opposite. That's off the hands of Hobson and out of bounds as Lemon able to pick up the kill. 20-13. Time in the scoreboard certainly becomes the ally now of the Pirates. As Barzy with the serve, as kind of handcuffed Salveson for the Indians, and she couldn't get the serve back up properly. So it becomes 21-13 on the ace. As that's set in the middle, Barzy keeps it alive in the back row for the Pirates. Comes back again. Whoa, kept alive big time. Return there by Despain. As she had to really stick her nose in to keep that one alive. Back over onto the west side of the net. Comes back to the Pirates in the middle. Clark dug out by Barzy in the deep middle. Pirates bump it back over to the Indians again. Hobson partially blocked at the net. Kept alive again by the Pirates. Salveson with a good setup. Preston just keeps it alive. They'll bump it over. Free ball here for the Pirates. Outside set. And off the block, out of bounds. Marcinal does it again. 22-13. Preston now trails by 9. As the serve goes out of bounds. So a little bit of a break there for the Indians. 22-14 after the service error. And Preston gets the ball back again. So after the side out, the Indians will serve. It's Hobson. Chloe's serve is pretty good. Almost handcuffed Marcinal, but they're able to keep it alive, but they hit it into the net. So West Side now they're able to get the ball back. It's 22-15 now. Preston trails by 7. Here in set number 3. They need to win to stay alive, and the serve from Hobson goes too long. So the service error makes it 23-15. West Side now just 2 points from winning the match. And we want to check something here as the officials come over. We want to check the rotation pattern for the Indians apparently. Make sure everyone is where they belong. As she's running through the rotations, we'll remind you that the matches today are brought to you by Motor Jungle. They'll work on all type of vehicles, even the one that you're driving. From oil changes to new engine replacements. Motor Jungle, 597 North State Street in Preston. Everything seems to be okay as we're ready to go back to work. Beckstead will serve here for the Pirates at 23-15. As the set at the net, too close to the net. Clark couldn't keep it up. And it'll be match point here, 24-15 for the Pirates, as Beckstead will serve for the match. As they go at Despain, as the set comes all the way back over onto the Pirate side. Free ball, guess who? Have been going to her the whole game. Jesse Marcinal puts it away, and that'll be the set and the match as Westside wins set number 3 tonight by the score of 25-15. We invite you to stay tuned with us for a couple of minutes. We'll come back and we will have a quick wrap-up for you before the Preston Indians get ready to take on Marsh Valley as they lose 3-0 here at Westside. We'll be right back.
KACA.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search Kasasa.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NC.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
Why do I drink milk?
Milk rehydrates my body after I work out.
Milk has the protein I need to build muscle.
Milk helps me maintain a lean body mass.
Milk helps my muscles recover and stay strong.
Milk has the carbohydrates I need to re-energize.
Milk replaces important electrolytes that I lose when I sweat.
As an athlete at Boise State,
I learned that every sip
is a victory.
What do you drink?
What do you drink?
What do you drink?
Milk Victory. Brought to you by United Dairy.
KACH.
Well, the Westside Pirates knock off the Indians in 3-0. And now the Pirates, the Indians rather, will get ready to take on the host team for this tri-match, the Marsh Valley Eagles, coming up in just a few minutes. Quick look at some stats brought to you by Naylor Insurance. For many options to serve you for home, health, life, and insurance, and auto through Liberty Mutual Insurance. It's Naylor Insurance at 153 North State Street in Preston, or call them at 852-0810. They're in that third set. Preston with 3 service errors to give them a total of 6 overall on the match. They also had 2 aces, and they finish even with 6 aces in that category as well. For Westside, 3 service errors in set number 3 to give them a total of 9 overall on the day, and 1 ace to give them a total of 7 on the match. So the Westside Pirates, we told you right from the top of the broadcast, they are a very talented team as far as volleyball goes, and they beat the Preston Indians 3-0. Now, Preston will now take on Marsh Valley. That's probably coming up in about 15 or 20 minutes. If you want to hear the broadcast from that, you can hear it on KACH, or if you want to hear the feed over YouTube, we ask you to disconnect from this feed and select the Marsh Valley feed, and we'll be on the air with that coming up in just a few minutes. So until then, we'll send it back to the studio. John will have music for you, then we'll come back here to Marsh Valley in just a little bit. And we invite you to stay tuned and come back with us here in just a few minutes here at Marsh Valley. Until then, I'm Dan Hubbard. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you in a few.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.